This gym is like crazy good. This is the craziest Smith machine I've ever seen.
Literally just tan, like right on the ground
The view
there.
here is pretty incredible. I think it is one of the best views in the city.
Alright boys, welcome to Kuala Lumpur. So today I've picked out a really cool gym. It's about 30 minutes outside of the city. And we are going to hit the best push session ever because I've been living here for 6 months, boys, and I've just been training out of the hotel gym. So it's not really that ideal. So this will be my first proper workout in a while. So I'm actually like really pumped for it. And this is actually going to be a full day of eating as well because I want to show you guys how I stay relatively lean year round whilst also traveling the world and actually work from your laptop, which is like a very grateful, lucky position to be in, boys. So let's show you what we have for breakfast. Alright boys, so this is what we're having for breakfast. Basically it is just one banana, a couple blueberries, and some yogurt and some oats. So most mornings, boys, I'll get my breakfast and then I'll shoot up to the rooftop pool every morning. It's got a really nice view of like the whole city. And I normally just chill up there, you know, plan out what I'm gonna do for my day, eat my breakfast, and really just enjoy the city for like what it is. Cause like Kuala Lumpur, I think is pretty fucking sick. Yeah boys, this is the usual breakfast spot. I really like it up here. No one seems to bother me. No one comes up this end of the rooftop. I can just sit here and chill and think and eat my breakfast, plan out my day, boys. So it is very much important as well, especially if you work an online job, which I know a lot of you would probably want to do, is just really being hyper focused on working really hard, but then also resting really hard. You don't want to mix work and rest too much because, like, for example, my job is on my phone. Like, I don't want to be having breakfast sitting here and responding to all the messages from my staff, responding to clients, sitting here and responding to all these messages. You know, it's really important to separate, you know, the two. You really want to be eating a lot of yogurt, especially if you are in Asia. It's just going to protect the gut. So if you eat something you shouldn't, or there's like a bit of bacteria or some shit, your gut's going to be strong and being able to handle it. So yeah, boys, I'll finish up here. We'll head down, we'll jump in a Grab, so it's pretty much like an Uber, and then we'll go to the gym, we'll hit a sick lift, we'll come back, we'll probably tan at the pool. But yeah, boys, I'm absolutely pumped. Yeah, I also want to talk a little bit about some of my training philosophy, some of the reasons why I have structured my push workout the way I have structured it today. I should give you a little bit of insight and give you some tips that you can apply to your own training. Like, you know, just analyzing your physique and then, you know, changing your training to suit that. You know, a lot of you guys are using copy and pasted courses, and honestly, everyone's genetics is different. Everyone's physique has a different look, so you should really be putting a really strong emphasis on tailoring your training to your physique. I don't think I will ever own a car again after discovering a Grab. You literally just click, look, Pump Fitness, choose this pickup, 11 ringgit, so what's that, like not even a couple of bucks. Should get a premium, we're getting a premium. And then just like that, we've got a car coming. So we've booked a premium for the vlog. It's just reset. Sometimes it's really funny, the app will be like, your Grab is here, and then it will show on the map, like the car is right here, and then you'll get out there and the car's like another minute away or something. It's pretty funny. I thought we were out, but we're not. I don't know what happened with that. Grab premium for the vlog isn't very premium. This workout has a very strong emphasis on triceps, even stronger emphasis on shoulders, and not that much emphasis on chest. So I come in, we have one chest exercise today. Now my chest genetically for me grows really well. I've only ever done 3 chest exercises a week. We have 2 triceps exercises. For me, because my arms are long, building the thickness is really, really important. So we're doing a lot of like close pushing exercises. The main emphasis will be on a JM press, which is gonna build that thickness in the tricep. And then we'll finish it off with like a really good overhead extension you can actually do on the Smith machine, which I'll show you today, boys. And then we have 4 shoulder exercises. I think if you're a natural, I don't think you should be doing over 2 sets if you're pushing really hard. If you are training it, you know, as hard as me, I don't really think there's any point in doing 3 sets. It's kind of like junk volume. But yeah, boys, get into it. Yeah, boys, this gym is like crazy good. And there's like no one in here as well. Like this is really quiet. So first exercise, boys, we're gonna get into is gonna be my upper chest movement, which is gonna be an incline Smith machine press. I'm gonna show you how I personally warm up before I get into lifting so I don't snap my shoulder off the bone. So this exercise has single-handedly saved like both of my shoulders from, as I said, snapping off the bone. It's warming up the rotator cuff as well. One day I was benching 90 kilos. I did it for 8 reps. Felt something go on my left shoulder and it hasn't been the same since. This is like 2 years later, 1.5 years. So definitely focusing on warm-ups, like really important. Every morning I was doing like a lot of band work as well when I was in rehab. But yeah, boys, before any push day, even before any time of workout now, I definitely do a warm-up. This is the craziest Smith machine I've ever seen. It's got like cable systems, pull-up bar, Smith machine. It's really, really good. Actually tucking the shoulders in a lot now. Latest research is actually suggesting that the upper pecs aren't really involved in bringing the shoulder across the body and more bringing it like a closer tucked in. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok about it. So yeah, going for a closer grip with this one, boys. We'll probably get up to maybe 60, 70 kilos, but just gonna start warming up and we'll get into it. Alright, boys, so this will be my first working set. I'll do, as I said before, I'll do 2 working sets. I tend to go heavier on chest movements, 6 to 8 reps. I always like to start my workouts off with a really heavy movement and then get into some of the lighter accessories. You could sub this out for bench press if you wanted to. I personally just want to put a bit more emphasis on my upper chest, so I do incline Smith. But like an incline dumbbell works fine, chest press is going to work, an incline barbell bench is going to work. It's all really training the same muscles. Just find one that you like and really focus on that. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, boys, next exercise is triceps focus here. If you don't have this machine, you could definitely swap it out for like a dip or even a JM press on the Smith machine. But this is just a machine I haven't been able to use in a while. Even a plate loaded one. I've seen the hammer strength one, which is the standard, but this is really new. So like I'm really loving the path on this one as well. Like fits really well. Can get that really deep stretch and then pushing down. For the triceps as well, I'd say like remain a pretty upright posture as well. It's also good to follow along like a triceps pressing movement after like a push, like a chest incline press, because you know you're obviously working a little bit of the chest, a little bit of the lower chest on an incline press, and then also in an exercise like this, you're going to get a little bit of chest activation as well. So like I'd say definitely follow your first pressing movement with a triceps or close grip press, and then you can get into more like your extension where you're really like isolating the triceps. This is, in my opinion, one of the best exercises for the tricep. A lot of people, when they're doing overhead extensions, they're gonna bring their arm forward, and that's taking the tension straight off the tricep. You're not getting maximum stretch and maximum contraction on the tricep. So by doing it on a Smith machine, if you bring your arms forward, it actually locks the machine off, so you can't even do the exercise. It's gonna force you to like bring your shoulders all the way back and hold consistent tension on the tricep, specifically this back part of the tricep here, but more importantly, all the tricep. You can't really isolate one head. So grab yourself a bench, some lifting straps like this. I got this from Gymshark, and yeah, boys, trust me, the best tricep exercise you'll ever do. boys, now we're moving on to the final muscle group, which is actually the side delt. Basically what I do to start off by side delt training, I think I'm only gonna do 2 shoulder exercises today because there's actually a lot of really good front delt machines here, so I don't need to do 3. All I'm doing is just grab the 5s and I'll just start warming up like this, especially because it is my shoulders, and you know, I do have shoulder troubles, and you know, shoulders are definitely a muscle that you don't want to be training like cold. Definitely, like I put a lot of focus on these ones. So I warm up with dumbbells, normally like 5 kilos to 10 reps, and then I'll just jump straight to like the 10 kilos or whatever. Like anyone that says you have to like specifically warm up with like, you know, 10% of your max, 1 rep max or something, I don't know, just grab the dumbbells and let them rip. Yeah, just get a little bit of blood in the shoulders. They're already a little bit warm because we had like a whole workout. We're gonna start off with leaning cable raises, and then we'll jump over to the side delt raise machine. But yeah, boys, probably just do a little montage for this one, and then we'll hit some poses. Alright boys, this is the final exercise for the workout. These are like crucifix raises, Jesus raises. I find lying's best. I do them a little bit differently as well. I add a little roll at the end of the rep, and this is actually really gonna help with like fully activating your shoulders. So a lot of guys are gonna stop way too soon, but what you wanna do is you wanna, once you've reached this point, actually then roll your shoulders back even more. Set the cables up so like as your arms are extended, they're pretty much parallel to the pulleys. So you're getting max tension on the lats. Don't let them like, don't lose the tension. Hold them like, you know, 10% from being full stretch, and then do raise and then lean back like that. And that's gonna really build your shoulders. Boys, just finished up the push day in the gym, about to jump into another grab and head home. Yeah, that gym was pretty good. We've never been there before. I'd say next week we'll go to a different gym. I want to do a new gym each week. We got a bit of work to catch up on. I think we even got a sales call at like 10 p.m. today, I think. We'll go up to the apartment, hit the pool. We gonna eat first or just go straight to the pool, you reckon? Just tan, and yeah. The pool's 6. We got rooftop or 6? We have 3 pools, so 6, yeah. Pretty casual. All right, boys, see you there. I don't know if you'd call it degenerate, but I literally just tan like right on the ground there. I don't know, it's like the best. Like you get the warm concrete, you get everything. Well, there we go. Gonna jump in the spa, absolutely mog. But yeah, look at this pool, boys. It's absolutely crazy. Very lucky to be living in such like a really good place. So that's where we were like this morning. Then this is like the rest of the city, and then you have the Petronas Towers. I'll show you the view over here. Really blessed to be living here. I got another 4 weeks here, literally, and then we're gonna have to get another place for like a week, and then we're gonna be moving to Vietnam. But yeah, boys, when the sun is good, this is like my personal favorite spot. Like it is just so nice. You got like the best spa, and then it overlooks like the Petronas Towers, which you can see there. Like it is so nice. But yeah, boys, this place is just ridiculous. Alright boys, we just finished up working for the day. It is now 6:30. So we're gonna head up to the balcony, have a smoke, and this is normally when me and my friend chat business, because as much as I do love going to the gym and love fitness, I also really love business as well. So we're about to head up there. We're gonna put a really nice outfit on, boys. I'm gonna come down and have my last meal for the day, which will be my dinner, and then we'll call it a day, boys. Boys, that sums up my day of eating and training. Now I'm just going to chill at the rooftop here, have a couple cigarettes, look out at the view. I mean, the view here is pretty incredible. I think it is one of the best views in the city. But anyway, boys, if you did enjoy, next week we're going to an even better gym. We're going to improve the vlogs. Yeah, honestly, I really do appreciate you boys for watching the whole thing. And yeah, I'll catch you next week.